Normally, when we talk about exotic cars, we picture sleek Italian beauties from the likes of Ferrari or Maserati. But here's what we've got for you now, an exotic with a difference. It's from West Germany. This is the four-wheel drive, turbocharged Audi Quattro. It's a car made for European rally driving and fat American bank accounts. Now I know what you're going to say. The Audi Quattro looks very similar to the $12,000 front-drive Audi Coupe. And you're right. You see, it makes good sense to keep European road rally cars looking like normal production machines. Since racing does sell cars, fans can always buy look-alikes at a reasonable price. Then why is the Quattro, at $35,000 each, so expensive? Well, partially because only 2,000 will be made, just enough to be legal to race, with only 500 coming to the U.S. But the main reason for the 23 grand differential is under the skin. What you get for all that loot is a turbocharged 2.1-liter fuel-injected 5-cylinder power plant, heavily based on the one found in Audi's 5000 turbo sedan. But this engine delivers 30 more horsepower for a total of 156 at 5,500 RPMs. It's connected to a nearly conventional 5-speed transaxle, which in turn is connected to a very unconventional differential that also transmits equal power to the rear wheels. The result, a full-time four-wheel drive machine designed to provide the extra traction needed for a rough, wet, sometimes mud and snow-covered road rally course. But as any Jeep owner will tell you, a four-wheel drive vehicle can get stuck if two wheels lose traction at the same time. But on the Quattro, the rear wheels can be locked to the transaxle to avoid this embarrassment. You simply pull this dash-mounted lever at any speed. You also gain up to twice the hill climbing power of a normal front-drive Audi. This is a car that can navigate the worst roads we could find, paved or dirt, with speed and ability. It's so willing that you immediately think you're a lot better driver than you actually are. Coming over a rise at 60 miles an hour, we were still able to take a 180-degree bend, dip and all, without any threat of rollover. The 36-foot turning diameter is just tight enough to ensure landing on your wheels and not your top. Only 5 inches of ground clearance also means a low center of gravity. McPherson struts at all four wheels give the Quattro a unique all-independent suspension. But if you're getting the idea that the Quattro is perfect even for normal driving, you're wrong. At 43 miles per hour through the slow-speed handling slalom, it was a disappointment. Slowish steering combined with too much power allowed a lot of lesser cars to do much better. On the other hand, if it's avoiding high-speed accidents crucial in a rally, the Quattro's 71-mile-per-hour transit through the emergency lane-changing course set a new MotorWeek record. With the Quattro, you're also buying speed. In third gear, a time of 4 seconds flat in our 40 to 55-mile-per-hour passing test is impressive, though not the best we've seen. But try it in second gear, and a lightning-quick 2.8 seconds is almost frightening. If there were still doubt as to the Quattro's might, quite fast times of 9 seconds and 66 miles per hour over our 500-foot course and 17 seconds at 89 over the quarter mile were confirmation enough. But again, the clutch and the shifter are designed for controlled reactions, and wheel spinning starts would only result in a stalled engine. About the only mystery we found in the Audi Quattro were in its brakes. The discs all around were good but not great. From 30 with the four-wheel drive system in a normal mode, stops averaged 32 feet with a mushy pedal. In the locked-up mode, stops were about 10% better at 29 feet with no pull or fade. The Goodyear NCT tires, like most European-made high-performance rubber, tend to become powder in panic stops. Their soft tread compounds are made more for handling. Stops from 55 averaged 133 feet with some front wheel skidding. With the four-wheel drive system in its locked-up mode, not only were distances reduced to 112 feet, but the braking abilities of all four wheels seemed to be more uniform. As for fuel economy, not normally a strong suit for four-wheel drive cars, Audi claims an impressive EPA city rating of 17 and 28 highway. Our MotorWeek test loop average was 22. And the huge 24-gallon fuel tank means a potential range of 670 miles per tank full. So, the Audi Quattro is an exciting grand touring machine that's made every one of us start to understand why professional drivers risk life and limb for speed. It's not perfect for everyday driving, and most of us would be more pleased with the Audi Coupe at 1/3 the price. But then that's the Quattro's mission, to be a rare, ready-to-race rally car for a chosen few, and sell other Audi products to the many.